Hi viewers of Niji magazine, my name's Sejal and you'll definitely be seeing a lot more of me as I'm the new presenter for the online magazine. And today we're just off Portobello Road in West London, invited to an exclusive behind the scenes of a video shoot. Now I'm going to be speaking to the artists, their names are Elijah, Mystro and Iron Braydz, about what the video entails and more about the song itself. I might speak with the director and the producers and really find out what it's like to work on a music video.
Stand up like you just been ordered to. Genesis the general at age, let me talk to you. Haters check my middle.
So now I'm going to speak to, this is Genesis Elijah beside me, one of the artists on the video that I just mentioned to you. What's it like being in a music video? This is the first you're working on?
Hell no, but it's still as boring as it's ever been.
Boring? Why is it boring? Is it because you're up on those stairs, just popping away? That's exactly what the video's got, isn't it? Sorry, I'm cussing. You're sitting around?
We're sitting around waiting for... I don't know what we're waiting for. I don't even know. No one knows. No one knows what we're waiting for.
All right, answer this question for me. Is this the reality of being on a music set? Or a video set, rather?
Yeah, most of the time it's setting up because they got to set up different shots. They got to set up lights and all that kind of stuff. But this video is supposed to eliminate all that because we're working with smaller cameras. So it's supposed to be a quick thing, but it's still being longed out. I don't know why.
Well, aside from the difficulties of which recording music videos, what's it like actually making the track itself? Are you involved in the production side of things, or do you write your own lyrics?
I write my own lyrics, but I wasn't involved in the production. They just sent me the beat. I think they sent the beat to me, they sent the beat to Iron Braydz and Mystro. We wrote our verses. Today's the first time we're hearing each other's verses, and we're just putting it down.
Alright, so now tell me a little bit more about yourself as a music artist. How long have you been in the music scene for?
2006 probably. 2006 came out of a track called Jobless with Kalashnikov, Terra Firma, and yeah, just been doing it ever since.
Would you say you're strictly a grime artist?
Nah, I'm hip hop. Like I do some grime, but I'm pretty much 99% hip hop. Grime is my mistress.
I see. And for any Niji magazine viewers who don't know the difference between hip hop and grime, can you break it down for them?
To be fair, there really isn't a difference. The only difference really is tempo. That's it. So grime is a bit faster, spitting faster. Hip hop generally is slower, but then again, Bone Thugs are harming hip hop, Twisters hip hop, and they spit faster than grime artists. So
I see. Well, it's been nice to speak to you, and I'll catch up with you again when things are looking a little bit more busy.
Yeah. Alright. Wicked. Cool.
What's it been like working with two people? Have you worked with them before?
Actually, I haven't, you know, but I've known them for a very long time. They're good friends of mine, you know what I mean? We go way back, like a lot of years, you know, so just being on this track with them, yeah, man, it's a privilege for me, you know?
And what's the truth now? Because that was so kind of you. What's the reality of it all?
Truth is, they are my friends, you know, we've never worked before, but, you know, we're getting on to that, you know, for sure.
That's good, that's good. So how long have you been working on the music circuit?
Wow, I would say as a solo act for about 3 years now. But I've been involved in many groups and stuff like that. Even myself and Mystro, we were involved in the same crew at one point as well. But we just never got down to doing any music. So I've been doing this for quite a while now, I'd say about 10 years now.
Wow, that is quite a long time. But a lot of people in the music industry actually are on the circuit a lot longer than I guess what the general public know. So let me ask you this question. Do you prefer being in a crew or working by yourself?
I prefer working by myself because working with a crew, there's a lot of individuals in there, and some of them may have stronger personalities and characteristics than others. So sometimes that can be a bit confusing and strenuous to everyone else.
All right, so now tell me a little bit more about yourself. What kind of, are you already out there on music channels?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I'm out there. All you got to do is just Google me and then you'll see everything I've done. I've done a lot, you know, I've been around for quite a minute now. And I put out a release last year.
Okay, so that's what you released last year. Have you got anything coming out this year or in the near future?
Yeah, I'm currently working on a project right now called The Slugger. Features various artists such as Prince Paul, Kaiser, Cyrus Malachi, Prince Poe, I should have said. And I've also got another album that I finished recording with Scratch Professor, who's a Grammy Award-winning producer. And we've got John Robinson featured on there, trying to get Raheem DeVaughn as well. working on getting Raheem Devon on there as well, and we've got a track with Omar on there also as well. So I mean, you know, just doing little bits and bobs.
It sounds like you've got a lot going on. There's a lot of people involved as well. But good luck with it. Well, thanks for talking to me too.
Thank you. Thanks.
T-shirt now. Yeah, does man look blenched though? Like, I'm not sure. Like, excuse me, do I look blenched in it? Yeah, like, I don't hurry up and ask before I'm
because my flow's crazy in the center. You're meant to be stuck in the middle of the human centipede. I'll shoot a beat like the place the sandwich and show the planet what we embrace. And I do a planet, that's all we carry.
So, joining me here is the photography director, whose name is Despa, if you use the London accent, but Despa, if you use the Birmingham accent, but I can't speak like that. What's it like being a photographer on a music video?
It's sometimes it can be very stressful when artists don't want to behave and want to just make jokes. And
are you experiencing any of that tonight?
Yeah, we experienced a lot of that tonight. I don't know if you captured any of that tonight, but we experienced a lot of that tonight. You know, we're about 3 hours overdue. Yeah.
You're telling me.
Nah, but other than that, and that is good because you're responsible for getting the shot, which is apart from the direction, is probably the most important thing. So it's a big responsibility. It's a good one though.
Do you enjoy what you do though? Because would you say it's as high profile as directing a video?
Well, I direct as well, so I'm on board with John today because John's directing, but I do my own direction as well. It's not as high profile as a director because you rarely know, unless it's a film and you get like a big director of photography, you rarely know who was the camera person or who held the camera or anything like that. It's just the director. So on this video, I'm expecting for nobody to know I was here. This is why I'm trying to get as much promo as possible. Yeah, no, other than that, no, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool.
Well, I should let you get back to the overrunning video shoot that we're at now anyway.
Yeah, also, I run a label in the Midlands called Stay Fresh. I don't know if you guys on Niji magazine have ever heard of Stay Fresh, but we've got a lot of music to come out. So www.stayfreshdigital.com, check us out, and we're going to send you guys some music. Maybe you can interview our artists and stuff like that, which should be cool.
Well, I'll be the person responsible for that, so we'll see what we can do. But thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
God, thank you. Please, you shut down your
Hi, how are you? You right?
Oh, he's speaking. I'm good. Why are you so camera shy?
Because I like being behind the camera.
And what is it like being behind the camera? Because that's where all the creativity comes from, right?
Yeah, very much so.
How do you decide on what to do in a video?
I get sent the song first, then I find out if there's any ideas that the artists or the management or anything want to do, and I put it together. But yeah, this one was a bit of a strange one because we got given all the parts separately, so I had to work out before I even had the parts what to do with this video. But
so it may appear a little random that everyone's on the steps right now, but once the video's put together, it all makes sense.
no, it's really a posse cut. With a posse cut, what can you do? Like, it's just people in the background, people in the foreground. It's not really.
Right, so I've spoken to a couple of people already, but there's a lot of people here, and even I don't know exactly who they are. So what I'm going to do now is pounce and find out. So literally, I'm going to walk up to someone and just ask them why they're here. This gentleman has made the mistake of looking at me, so now you're going to be my meet. What's your role of being here today?
I'm just here to network and see what's going down and support.
So you're not going to be in the video?
I got put in the video, not because I wanted to, though.
What did you do while in the video?
Just stood there.
Ever so creative, isn't it? So you're here to network. How's it going?
It's going all right. I met a couple of good people here. Met Mystro, Elijah and Iron Braydz. They're all cool guys. So.
But it's not gone that well. You haven't met me yet, have you?
I have now.
Really?
Kind of.
Maybe I'll make you work a little bit harder, because Niji magazine's not easy. We like people to work up to us. Right, I'm Sejal. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nick.
Now you've met me. Lovely to have met you.
Yo.
Yo, a grown fool, living with no rules. Pull off a frog's best known move over you cold stools. A plug short of a blown fuse, but so smooth. I suck in a punch from your whole crew and won't bruise. Screw you mentally, F where you intend to be. You're meant to be stuck in the middle of the human centipede. I treat the beat like a toasted sandwich and show the planet what being wavy is to a talent that's oceanic.
Look up, I got my license. Now try me, son. You be the guy inside the trunk while I'm in front. And if we sense the fear come out you when you try to run, we'll beat the sense of hearing out you till the sirens come. A grimy bunch, you're never seeing like violent nuns. Be the silent one if you ever see him and hide your crumbs. The whole family holds weight. We're like the clumps. Your whole family's so late, their time is done. As if I'm new to this, boy, you're having a laugh. Acting all futuristic, you get smacked to the past. I dare you to stand in my path. I'll headbutt you wearing an African mask till I